More heartbreaking images coming out of Australia this morning. They show the trail of destruction left by the country's catastrophic bushfires. Amid the rubble, some rain and even some relief for people in the hardest hit areas. Temperatures in some cases have plunged today from the high 40s to the low 20s. A brief respite that is allowing some evacuees the chance to return to their homes. For some, it is an absolutely devastating sight.
Everything's just gone. We've got nothing. Memories, maybe find a shovel or something in the shed or something, but that's about all we'll have.
The Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, this morning announced almost $2 billion in extra funds to help victims like the woman from whom we just heard there. The flames have now claimed another life in New South Wales, and nationally that leaves the number of dead at least 25. More Canadian help is on the way today to help tackle this disaster. 8 wildlife specialists heading to Australia, which has swollen the total number of Canadians there and helping to nearly 100. Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister, François-Philippe Champagne, saying in a statement that came out last night that Canada is willing to consider further assistance as necessary. Now, our David Common is now on the ground in southern New South Wales, and this morning he has the latest on the damage in one small coastal town caught up in the fire zone.
After the flames move through, this is what you're left with in so many parts of Australia. This was someone's house. You see, the pots and pans. This was presumably their kitchen. I think this is their dishwasher here. That appears to be their sink. Their oven is over there. The roof is here, and it gives you a sense of the intensity of the fire, the speed of it, the wind that comes with it, the power of it. Take a look here. This is the bedroom. This is someone's mattress. We've seen areas where metal has actually been melted, and you see trails of aluminum that is melted and then re-solidified, moving away from a fire. I should point out, when the fire came through here, it came over through here. People saw the smoke and the flames. They were home, many of them at the time, and tried to get out, went up that way. But there was a burning tree that had fallen over and blocked part of the road, and so they had to go that way in an attempt to escape. There's all sorts of reports of people, of course, dying in these fires. 24 people have died. We also know that about 500 million animals, birds, reptiles, and mammals have been killed. Many of us have seen the pictures of koalas that have been burned, kangaroos that have been burned. And then you get a sense of the level of property destruction. This entire neighborhood, all of it, wiped out by a fire that was kilometers wide and so big that firefighters could never get here to put this out. By the time they arrived, it was gone, and so were these houses.